With over 400 celebrity interviews and tons of pop culture nerdiness, Too Opinionated is a safe haven for your inner geek. Find us at meistercon.com or on YouTube under MeisterCon Pod. And please subscribe. It would really help us out. Thanks, everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Too Opinionated. I'm so excited today. Got actress Yuki Morita with me. So welcome, Yuki.
Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure to be on the show.
I was telling you off camera, I'm a fan of yours. I saw you on The Terror and absolutely loved you on there. But I didn't mention off camera, but I also saw you on The Colony. You're really good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's like I've always said I've got like the worst superpower. So it's just I can recognize people. I'm like, oh, I've seen them on this.
Wow. Like I won't miss me. Like like it was in like a blink.
Yeah. I caught it though.
Thank you.
So I also saw that you were on Continuum.
Oh,
and I watched that show, but I don't remember that one. That's been too long.
Right. Yeah, because they had like 4 seasons.
Yeah.
Like I had like a microchip to go.
Yeah. That was a good show.
Yeah, it was really cool show. Yeah.
I'm guessing that was filmed in Vancouver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Simon was the showrunner, and he made such a great.
There's so many shows filmed in Vancouver. I was really surprised at that. I had no idea.
Actually, when I moved to Vancouver, there were a lot of shows, but there weren't a lot of shows that related to Japan. Right. Then now it's a lot of it. So I'm so happy.
How have we not seen you in a Christmas movie at this point? Don't they make like $1 billion in Vancouver?
To be on the Christmas TV movie or movies, but
you moved to the big city. And for some reason, you have to come back to the small town.
I'm so attached to the horror genre. So maybe I need to.
Yeah, you got to even that out.
Yes. I would love to be in a happy.
I think that would be really cool seeing someone from Japanese descent in a Christmas. I think I would watch that.
Me too. Ask me.
I'd always heard though they film a lot of those Christmas movies in the summer, which would be kind of miserable.
I know you have to wear like layers of clothes and you're sweating.
I'd be sweating. Nobody, like if I was in a Christmas movie, no one would trust my character because I'd be sweating all the time. I'd be like, I don't know what's wrong with that guy, but I don't trust him.
I won't believe it. It's in the winter time.
I would do better pretending that I was warm, like filming a summer movie in the winter than I would film a winter movie in the summer, I think.
What kind of role would you like to play?
We'd have to eliminate speaking roles.
Why not? Why not? Your job, like you're a YouTuber, you talk all the time.
I know. I'd have to have like just a background role, or I could play like the body if there was a murder.
Dead body.
I could do that. I could play dead really well, but only like. I couldn't play dying. You'd have to just come across me after I was already dead.
But playing a dead body is pretty hard. I found it really hard because in The Terror, I had a scene. I was in coffin, and then I was in the foreground. So they see me, part of it. So they told me, try not to breathe.
Yeah, you have to stay still.
Because they will move. my chest will move. So, and then when they had a shot of me, please have the relaxed face, not really, right? Pretty hard. I thought, oh, that day I will be so chilling. Like I'm in the coughing, I won't be seeing. So
Easy day.
easy day, I will be sleeping. But it was actually hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I could not breathe. You're right. I would be a terrible dead body.
You know, far away.
Well, and plus, I have no doubt that if it was a really serious scene and I had to be like still, I'd probably get tickled. I would be trying not to laugh. I know I would.
That would be funny. I would love to see that.
Did you laugh when you were having to be in the coffin scene?
Actually, I didn't laugh, but
Okay.
you know, my face, you know, like it was hard to keep my like relaxed face because you're dead and then you're so relaxed.
Yeah, did you get it? What if you got an itch or something? They would have to film really fast.
Right.
Yeah. Did you have to lay there for a long time?
No.
Okay. All right. I might be able to do it.
I don't know how long it was, but then, you know, they had a shot of little bit of
the Terror was such a good show. It's just really well done, which I think yours was the second season, right? Because it was kind of like an anthology.
Yeah, anthology.
And I enjoyed both of them. They're like completely different shows when you watch them. Both of them really good.
Yeah, and then it was really cool that they came up with the internment camp and the horror kind of combined, the actual history combined.
Yeah, I thought because it had ties to actual history, which I thought was really well done.
Yeah, George Takei was actually in the internment camp when he was 5.
Yeah, I know. I always wondered if that was difficult for him to play because he'd been through it.
Yeah, I think so. But then he thought it was very important to tell. So
yeah, for sure.
So yeah,
How was he to work with?
He was so nice.
Yeah. I knew it.
Like, how can you be so nice? Right?
All of the Star Trek actors always seem so nice.
Yeah, they are. Actually, all the people I worked with, they are really nice people.
Yeah. Because you'd think if anybody had a big head, it'd be George. Because he's earned the right to be kind of, kind of a diva on set if he wanted. But I don't think he is.
I don't think so. And then I was fortunate to work with Boyd Holbrook.
Oh, really?
Yes, I did feature film. I had a scene with him. Then I said to him, I would like to take a picture because my husband is a big fan of you. And then he's like, okay, and then hi, and then I will hold the camera. And he actually took the picture for me. And I was like,
see, that's the day that if I was your husband, I'd be like, I'm thinking that maybe I should come to work with you today.
all right. It's so nice. That,
Does he act?
Yes, he does.
Okay. So he knows.
He knows.
Do you help each other when you're doing your tapes?
Yes. I always do reader. I'm always his reader, and then
see, I think that's nice. That would help me having somebody I was comfortable with to read.
Yes, and then we know what to expect, what to do.
Well, yeah. Does he call you out? Like if you do a reading, it's not very good. Does he like, oh no, you do
Do a little less acting,
better? See, I'm real sensitive though. So if my wife like was telling me, no, that wasn't very good, I'd probably get my feelings hurt. I'd be like, forget it.
Does your wife want to be on your show?
No desire.
No desire.
Now, if I got the right actor on, somebody that she maybe had a crush on or something, she'd probably do it.
Right. But maybe you could do an interview her.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Because she has had opportunities. I'd be like, yeah, come on. No.
Yeah.
That's not her.
And then your son and you.
Well, now my son said we used to do these together, me and him. So he figured out pretty early on he doesn't like to be on camera. So he does all the editing for us, the hard stuff. Nice. He's doing all the hard stuff, but then he just lets me come on and
cool.
I was like, well, I'll do the camera stuff. I kind of like that, which surprised me. I thought going in, I'd be like, I'm not going to like this. And then I liked it.
That's cool. Did he edit the background of your...
Yeah, he does all that stuff.
That's cool. Everybody's screaming.
Yeah, they're all yelling Khan. Like from Star Trek, they're yelling Khan. When we started, we were just in a bedroom, so we needed a background. So I was like, this was my idea, but I'm not smart enough to do it. So then he got stuck, making it come to life. But since then, we've moved into a studio. But I just love the background. I'm like, I'm not getting rid of it.
Right. This is so cool. Yeah, actually, our garage is the studio.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. Well, you have to have a space.
Yes, because sometimes you need a full body shot, and then you have to.
Yeah, garage isn't too bad though, because like when you walk out there though, does it feel like you're going to work? Or does it still feel like home?
You don't need to be in a state of little bit of working.
Yeah.
You too, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. I like, for me, I have to have a little separate space, even if it's in my house, just because it gets me in the right frame of mind. But now it's better being in a studio, because even though it's just a couple of minutes from the house, that little drive to the studio, it feels like I'm going into work. But, then when I get to the studio, I'm like, okay, now it's time to work.
Right.
Where if I'm at home, I tend to get distracted.
Right.
Because there's always laundry or dishes or something.
Yeah, the things you need to do.
So I'm like, well, this will only take a couple of minutes. I'll go ahead and do it. But then you do that 10 or 15 times and there's your day. So I got us way off track. Let me back us up a little bit. Talk a little bit about what got you into acting. Why do you want to become an actress?
Actually, when I get that question all the time, and then I always say, like, when I moved to Vancouver, I started doing a background extra, and then that led to acting school, and then acting school to acting. And then, but when I look back, my life, I had a period of time that I acted on stage as a kid. It was grade 4, and then the teacher, we had a school play, and then, I think many people wanted to do the lead. So she said, "Oh, we're gonna do audition," and then I'm like, "What is audition?"
Did you get the lead?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know acting, but then I told my mom I want to play this role, and then she's like, "Oh, okay," and then she coached me.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, well, she's not an actress or anything, but she watches soap opera.
That's
So,
right.
she knows what's
He
good
knows.
acting. So yeah, I acted, and she's like, no, you like there was a it was a scene. I want the ring back. So she was like, no, you want this ring so bad, right? More, more, and then
Hey, that's
yeah.
good parenting.
But she did really want me to be. When I brought it up, I want to be in the theater group. She said, I don't really know about theater. So, yeah,
It's
she
because she
was
was worried you wouldn't be able to make a living.
not that.
So we froze up for just a second, but now we're
Mhm.
back.
Yes.
We were we were putting out such powerful stuff. It completely froze us up.
Yeah. Maybe our power froze the computer.
It was too much.
Yeah, maybe too much to
Yeah,
handle,
too much
too
to handle.
powerful.
So you were born in Japan.
Yes,
Where in Japan?
Tokyo.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Hmm.
How long did you live there before you moved over
Um,
this way?
22.
Oh, so you were over there for quite a while.
Yeah, so like
Yeah, yeah.
learning English
Okay.
because it learning English was a really hard thing for me. Yeah.
Well,
So
you can't tell it now. You speak it very well.
because of the Rachel's English, I watched the YouTube Rachel's English.
You always hear people saying that they learned English from watching YouTube or TV or whatever. And it always made me wonder, what if I started watching something in a different language, would I pick it up?
The people who want to learn your accent, like a West Virginian accent, maybe they should watch your show.
Maybe.
Yeah. All the
The next
actors.
time you come on, I will expect you to be able to do this.
Okay, I'll work on it. I
You
really
work on
want
it.
to.
I had Tamlin Tomita
Oh,
came on the show. It's probably been a couple years ago now,
yeah.
and
Oh,
she
I
was
like
just
it.
terrific. Yeah, she's the
I
best.
know.
But she played on the show Jag.
Mhm,
Her character on Jag was
mhm.
supposed to have a West Virginia grandfather, so she used a West Virginia accent for the show, and
Wow.
I had the best time with that because you
Mhm.
wouldn't expect that accent to come
Right.
from her, but she did it really well. So I know it's possible.
Okay.
Maybe not easy because
It'll be
a
difficult, but
lifetime coming up with this.
why not, right? I'll try.
Yeah, I think
And
you could do it. I think you could do
well, yeah, it might take 20 years, but another 20 years.
So what's in Japan?
Mhm.
What's the movie and television entertainment industry like? Is it really strong? Like, are their actors really good? Does it compare favorably
I
to
think
North America?
I think it's different. It's different.
Yeah,
It's really based on um, more more I think more into like a look is very important.
really.
I think so
Mm.
to make big, to make it big.
What if? All right, here I'm going to pitch you something. What about
Hmm.
a West Virginian
Hmm.
police detective that, for
Oh,
whatever reason, ends up in Japan?
okay,
Okay, and he doesn't speak Japanese,
okay.
right? So then you're going to play my Japanese policewoman partner that's stuck with me. And for some reason, we have to work together, but I don't speak Japanese. And I don't know. Yeah, I think you'd have to speak a little bit of English or we wouldn't be able to communicate.
Right. Like a half and half.
Yeah, you'd have to speak. But so then we have to like solve a murder or something. So I'm bringing, my whatever you want to call it, my small country charm to the big city of Tokyo, and we have to solve this murder. But I'm an outsider, so the police force, they're not too happy to have to work with me, and you're like that too. But eventually, you come around and we become like buddies.
Oh, that would be so cool.
I think it could work.
Yeah, isn't it?
I mean, other than the fact that I can't act, otherwise it'd be a great idea.
Interesting to watch.
I don't think that's been done before.
No. The Tokyo Vice, is it a little bit similar?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, like
stealing our idea.
We could do the West Virginian version of it.
What if you came to West Virginia? So you're coming from Japan, and have to work with the West Virginia Police Department.
That would be super cool.
I think that might work.
Oh, yeah, that would be so cool. Like I've never been to West Virginia. Maybe.
Oh, I think you'd like it. I mean, it's very mountainous. Oh, and there's like if you're fond of bigger cities, we don't have that. It's very if you like outdoor stuff, that's West Virginia. But the city's very small, not a ton going on all the time, unless you're wanting to do the outdoor activity.
What's the famous food there?
See, now we're comfort food here.
Oh, okay.
So it's probably, honestly, it's probably like we like to put different things on a biscuit. We're big on our biscuits here. So, we like them with gravy. You can put like a meat and some cheese on there. Yeah, everybody loves a good biscuit. But that's we're very comfort food. So you get like mashed potatoes and gravy and country fried steak, something like that.
Oh, cool. So your mom always made biscuit and
she'd make the best biscuits. And then we're big on casseroles.
Oh.
All right, because like growing up, didn't have a ton of money, so it was just whatever you could find in the house, you turn that into a casserole.
Interesting.
Yeah, we make some casseroles.
Do you make a good casserole?
No, I cannot make a casserole, but my mother still makes them. They don't like now. They wouldn't have to make it. They could make whatever they want now, but she grew up with casserole, so she still makes a lot of. Like, I'm guessing you have never had a potato chip casserole. The main ingredient is potato chips. It's got like potato chips, mushroom soup, maybe some type of meat, and it's just all made together. It's pretty good.
Wow, I like mushrooms.
I know. Or maybe a bologna casserole.
Oh.
So a bologna casserole is like potatoes, bologna, and cheese.
Oh, interesting.
A lot of casseroles. Tater tot casserole.
Like that made me think of the Forrest Gump, the shrimp.
All right, that's pretty good.
Garlic shrimp.
That's true. Yeah, I'm naming a couple of them, but there is a billion casseroles.
Oh wow! Really?
I don't know if that's good. What's Vancouver's? What's their big dish?
Well, we have, it's really multicultural city, so you can eat anything.
Like yeah. That's true. You go, you can get whatever you want there, probably.
Yeah, lots of Asian people are living in Vancouver, so you can find really good restaurant or
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Asian cuisine?
I love Korean and Thai
Oh,
food.
very good. Thai is very spicy.
Spicy, yeah, I love spicy
Yeah, yeah,
food.
yeah.
Do
I
you
do
love?
too, but it doesn't love like if I'm eating spicy, I'm sweating. I'm the guy that just looks just pouring the sweat.
I really want to see you in a Christmas movie with a jacket on and spicy.
Eating Thai food, I'd probably pass out.
That would be so funny.
We need to make this happen.
Yeah. Yeah, we should make a Christmas movie.
We definitely should.
And then you're sweating like crazy. And then I'm sweating like crazy.
It's like we're in wherever the cabin or wherever the family is getting together. And I've decided I'm going to make casserole for dinner. But I'm in the kitchen, just the sweat's just pouring off of him. And I'm like, I don't want to eat this guy's casserole. I think he's sick.
Famous, it will be popular.
It could be like a cult classic Christmas movie.
And then season 2, season 3, part 3.
Oh yeah, it just keeps coming back.
That's so funny.
My oldest, my daughter, is the biggest Christmas fan. So like she's already watching the Christmas movies already with that. So it would be like the biggest thing to her if I was in a Christmas movie.
So like my dad is a big fan of Godzilla. So when I was in
He probably loved that.
Yeah, he said your life turned out to be okay.
You know, that movie was like 8 years ago, and it seems like it just came out.
Godzilla movie, I'm very happy for Godzilla.
Love the Godzilla movies. I've been watching those for 60 years, basically. I mean, I grew up watching those.
The fight with the King Kong and the Godzilla.
Yeah.
That was cool.
They did a good job with that, I thought.
Yeah, I think so.
They had to make King Kong really big. I was like, he wasn't this big in his own movie.
Extra large.
So what was that like? So when you got the role for Godzilla, was your dad the first one you called?
No, actually I didn't. Well, I wanted him to surprise, so I didn't really and then I didn't know I make it to the final cut. I didn't believe that I
Yeah. Well, so did you tell him before he saw the movie, or did he just see the movie and there you were?
I told him. Well, he said he booked the seat for that. Before I told him, he already booked the theater ticket, and then he had to work, so he missed it. So I couldn't do the surprise thing. But then, later, he saw.
That's pretty cool.
I think so.
Yeah, that's. I would be very excited if somebody from my family showed up in a movie and I didn't know it.
I know.
Be like, hey.
It's a fun surprise.
Oh my gosh, I would enjoy that.
Yeah.
So do you still do theater?
No. I haven't done it for a long time. I did one time there was an event, the 24-hour Shakespeare.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they played this 24 hours Shakespeare, and then I did a little part in the Hamlet.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, and then it was cool. But then I miss stage. But
is Shakespeare popular in Japan?
Well, it's so like a traditional, very famous, but Yeah, I think so. It's really popular too because
I
they
think I'd
play
like to hear Shakespeare in different languages. I think that
language.
would be neat.
Yes,
Yeah, I think that
yes.
would be really cool because it's
The,
such a flowery type of speech,
mm,
and way to talk. I think that would be neat hearing it in different languages.
right. They do play Shakespeare, and then my favorite actor, Hiroyuki Sanada, he
Mhm.
he played the Hamlet uh, in Japan, and they brought it to London, and then
Oh,
they Royal Shakespeare Company had him in King Lear, and
oh,
then
that's amazing.
so he played. I think he might be the uh, non first Asian to play in the Royal Shakespeare
Well,
Company.
yeah, I wouldn't expect there to be a ton, so he probably was. That's amazing.
Yeah, that was so cool because uh yeah, I my major was English literature, so I you know I read the Shakespeare, and like each sentence was so difficult.
Yeah,
Like it's not English.
no, it is not an easy.
It's not, yeah, like
If you're going to act, that's probably not the one you want to choose to start with.
no, I don't think so. But he learned, he had a lesson, and he acted in English. So that was pretty amazing. And then the
It
King
is.
Lear came back to Japan, and they had a few the yeah what do you call it? Performance? They
Yeah,
had a
performance.
performance, and then I watched twice because I was so impressed.
Yeah, that's pretty great. That's pretty great. Well, so when you were growing up, I know you did theater. Did you play sports, or do you play a musical instrument? Well, are you talented in other ways?
I'm not talented in anything.
Well, you're a pretty talented actress.
I don't think so. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't think I'm doing karate right now to be physically healthy. And then,
Okay. So are you
yeah,
doing it more just to stay in shape?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And also, yeah, it's fun. It's fun to do something
Have you
new.
got to the point that you could do it on screen yet? If a role required you to be, proficient in karate, could you do it?
Well, I will be in 20 years.
I know it's not something that you can just pick up really quickly. It takes time.
Mhm. Yeah, but hopefully 5 years.
Okay. All
Work
right. five
hard.
years from now, I'll be looking for you in a
Okay. Yeah, I'll be fighting.
yeah, doing your own stunts.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that it'd be difficult because it's hard enough to act, but if you have to
Mhm.
act and do something physical while you're doing it, and it's not something you're used to doing, I think that'd be really hard.
Yeah, I think it's hard. Yeah, I think it'll be really hard to, but many actors do it, like
Oh,
Tamrin Theater,
yeah.
or yeah, so many people do it, and then I respect people who can
Yeah.
do
I
both.
mean, when you're a good actor, doesn't matter if you're very good at the physical stuff.
Right.
They just make it look
Always
like
have
you are.
yeah, they have yeah, they edit really well.
Yeah. Yeah. You just have to be able to fake it.
Right.
Do
So
whatever you're saying while you're punching or whatever. If you do it real confident, then
right,
they can
the
make it look
facial
like you know what you're
expression.
doing.
Yeah. But did you watch the Tom Cruise what was it? Um
Like
Recent
Mission
one.
Impossible.
Not the Mission, but the recent one.
Oh, what did he just do? Yes, I have seen this.
Yes.
Hmm. What was the movie?
I watched it and then
Yeah,
suddenly,
I see all his movies, so I guarantee
yeah.
I've seen his
Anyway,
movie.
yeah, he
Drawing a
does
blank.
all the stunts, right?
He
So,
always does all his own stunts.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
and he's
really,
just a
really
little
awesome.
guy. Like he's like me. He's a little guy. Well, he's smaller than I am, which is rare. But you
Mm-hmm.
never know it.
I
You know, you
know.
can't tell that he's a shorter
Oh,
guy on
yeah,
screen.
he has a presence.
He does
So,
have a presence and so much
mhm.
energy.
Mhm.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I get tired too quick.
Over the top. That's amazing.
Oh, I forgot you. So you had you had some connection to Man in the High Castle too.
Ah,
What were
right.
you
I did
doing with that?
a dialect coach. I did a, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And yeah, I got to see all the actor acting in Japanese. That's amazing, right? They,
yeah.
yeah, they learned so well.
Well, so were you actually having to teach them some Japanese?
Yeah, I was on set sometimes, and then
I mean, that's kind of
ended up.
neat.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it
I
was
mean, that's
very.
kind of neat too because it helps you make connections. So then, if a
Mhm.
role comes up later, they're like, "Oh yeah,
Right. But yeah,
you know,
I auditioned for the Minor High Castle many, many times. But
yeah."
then like, you different role, and then some. I think I didn't fit in the age
Well, yeah,
wise.
that's the whole thing. You have
Yeah.
to, you know, you have to fit for that role and that
Mhm.
moment, and
Yeah, so sometimes I want to change my face to something else, older looking, younger.
yeah, yeah. Have you had to do that? Have you had to wear like the makeup and stuff for a role?
I think the Midnight Club I had to look a
Yeah, yeah.
little bit older because I was a mom, so they had a special.
Midnight Club is a fun show.
No, I loved it. I loved
Yeah.
it. And then
Well, we watched his last show, Midnight Mass,
oh,
which they're not connected, but it's got some of the
but
same actors in it.
I think
But
that was
yeah,
my favorite.
yeah, I really enjoyed that one too.
Yeah.
But Midnight Club, we've enjoyed that, and that's why I said
Mhm.
when I saw you, I was like, that's the one. That's because I watch stuff and I'm picking people out. I like to talk to them. Like I gotta talk to her.
That's so cool. It must be a fun job.
It's
You
not
just
terrible, not terrible. If you like to talk to people.
uh-huh.
Well, I'll say this. It's not terrible for me. I cannot
Okay.
confirm that it's not terrible for my guests. They they may be like, I can't believe it, that you set me up to talk to this bozo.
I love it though. I'm having fun.
Well, I'm glad. That's yeah, yeah. It's well, I'll take that. I was going to say it wouldn't be any good if you weren't, but it might be hilarious. Like if
Mhm.
you really didn't want to be here and you were being forced to do this interview and you were very hostile during the whole thing, that would probably be funny.
I don't know what to say.
Maybe I need to start a show that way. So the premise is I'm bringing you on, but you have to be like openly upset that you're having to do the interview. So you're very hostile for the whole. That would be funny.
Right, right. I
Mm,
know. So what are you gonna talk about that?
yeah, yeah. I'd have to treat you. You know, like in court, they'll treat you as a hostile witness. I
Hmm.
have to treat you as a hostile
Yeah,
guest.
yeah. Torturing way.
Well, you know, so the name of the show is Too Opinionated, which
Oh yeah.
makes it seem like
Mm,
you're coming on a show and we're going to have
mm,
like differing opinions and stuff.
mm,
But I'm too nice for that. I
mm.
never, the original concept
Yeah.
was my son and
Mm,
me were different
mm.
generations.
Right.
So we thought we'll have different opinions because we're, older,
Ah,
younger, and then we could be too opinionated about our opinions and we'd have arguments. But then it turned out that we actually agreed on everything. But we'd already named it Too Opinionated. So I'm like, okay. The name's a little misleading.
It's so funny about the same taste.
Same taste. That's
Maybe,
we
maybe
started
you know
doing the podcast and we're like, we're agreeing on everything.
Maybe your wife might have a different opinion, and then we get to see the different.
Oh, she would definitely have.
Yeah.
Because we're very opposite. You know,
Okay.
she's very creative. She's type A, so she's just go, go, go all the time. I'm not that way.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
my downtime. You
Mm.
know?
Yeah. So
You know,
really
nice
interesting.
relaxation, watching a good show, some good food. That's a pretty good evening for me.
Mm. What's your
Might
blood
be
type?
torture for her. What's that?
What's your blood type?
My blood. See, I don't know.
The Japanese people like to ask the blood type because I don't know, we have some kind of character personality thing, and I'm
Really?
also I'm so relaxed. I'm so
Well, see, that's what I was going to say. Oh, because I think that's what I am. But
really go well.
okay. All
Yeah,
right.
because some people really good at planning, doing stuff, and then all just relax and then follow.
Yeah. Yeah. Just that. Yeah, that's me. I can focus just barely long enough to get through the interviews.
That's funny.
So did you also do the Tomorrow People? Were you on that show for the movie? The show. It was a show.
It was a show.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was a show. Like really, yeah, good looking people having
Like
that
a
power.
very good looking cast.
Really like, are you really human? Like kind of good looking.
Yes. Yes, I don't know if you're familiar with the CW, the network, the CW, but like
Yeah,
all of their shows, like there's a certain you have to look a certain way to get on a CW.
right. I
That's
think
what that show kind of reminded me of.
yeah, I think people was on CW.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it probably
So
was because
maybe
that would
that's
make sense. Because it's very, very good looking people and it's
why.
very soap opera. Whatever the show is, there's a lot of drama.
Yes. But happy to be looking at the good looking people,
That's
right?
it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It's just been a while. I know I watched that show, but it's been a while.
Yeah,
But
so yeah, I in my thing I get rescued by those people. And I feel like surrounded by good people, good looking people.
because that show, it's been a while now, right? It's been a
I
few
think so.
years
It was
back.
2013.
Yeah, that's
So
what I thought.
yeah.
I thought it'd been back there a while.
Mhm.
What was your first like acting role on camera?
I think that was the uh, um I did a lot of independent films.
Yeah, yeah.
But the actual one was Godzilla, I think.
Oh, that's a pretty good one to
I know.
have
Like
your first big role in.
yes, that's pretty yeah, I couldn't believe like when I got the text from the manager that I got the role and you were shooting in Vancouver and Hawaii. I'm like, oh, I have to type it back, but I don't know. I'm shaking.
I mean, that's pretty. It's not like you're going to tell some. Oh, what have you been in? Oh, just this little independent movie called Godzilla. You know, everybody knows Godzilla.
I
Yeah.
so but the director Gareth Edwards,
Yeah.
he was such a nice person. Like he's so grounded. And
Yeah.
then yeah, well, he did some independent films, right? Before the
Yeah.
Godzilla. So maybe that's why
Maybe.
maybe I don't
I
know.
think that's the if that's the type of director you would want. I think I'd have trouble if you had somebody that was just, kind of fussing at you the whole time. I would struggle with that. I need to be, I need to be handled with like kid gloves. Mike's upset again. He got his feelings hurt again. You have to handle me really gently.
Yeah, like a fragile.
Yeah, it would not take very long, and he would be going, okay, Godzilla needs to kill this guy. We got to get rid of him. Although Godzilla is kind of the good guy.
Yes, he
I mean, he kind of turns out to be the good guy.
Yeah, he is my hero.
Yeah, he's misunderstood.
Yes, he saved my acting career too.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, because you grew up in Japan. So is anime really that big in Japan?
Yes.
Yeah, because that's over here in the States, anime's gotten so big with that, and you always hear that it's coming out of Japan, that it's very popular over there. But yeah, I was always curious. I was like, I wonder if it actually is.
Yes, it is. Everybody reads comic book all the time.
Hey, that's my people.
In high school, you're not allowed to bring the comic book to school.
Oh yeah, too distracting.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's you're not allowed, but the people just bring
they sneak it
secretly and then reading during the break time.
I mean, were you into any animes when you were over there?
Actually, I watch more now, because I watched like a girl anime kind of thing,
right?
As I grew up, but I didn't really watch boys' favorite anime. But now I watch One Piece. I watch. I'm westernized.
I was like, when I was younger, I'd watch anime. Of course, back then the anime that we were getting was like Akira, and some of Vampire Hunter D. We got that one, but there was just a few of them. But now there's so many, and they're so well done. Like, some of them are amazing.
I know, they're so detailed.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Detailed, and the story is so complicated, and it's super cool.
Have you ever done any voice work for animation?
My voice is not for animation.
I don't know. I think it could be.
Could be. Yeah, I would love to try, but I don't hear when I hear my voice. Oh no.
But we all do that. I do that with my voice. I'm like, oh my gosh, nobody's going to want to talk to me. I sound terrible.
Maybe. I will. I think I will play really well grandma voice. really.
I think you've got a very kind voice. I would listen to you on an anime.
Oh, okay. You're a rare person.
Yeah. I would listen to that. I think you've got a very kind voice, so it would be neat seeing you play like a villain.
Oh,
because that'd be different.
Villain.
Yeah. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, I played a lot of victim. Enough.
I know. Now it's time to be on the other side.
Yes. I think so.
Well, see, you get the victim roles. That fits with a very kind voice. That fits. But I think if you had a kind voice, but you were the bad guy, nobody would expect that.
I know. I appear nicely, but
but secretly evil.
Really evil. Yeah, I have a black beady, beady dog heart.
Maybe
Yeah.
in our little crime drama,
Yeah.
I'm trying to solve this crime and you're supposed to be helping me, but you're actually the villain. You're the bad guy. So
Okay.
you're secretly like
Okay.
you're helping me, but you're also working against me to hide the fact that you're killing a bunch of people.
So I put the poison in the casserole.
Yeah. This doesn't taste like the normal potato chip casserole. What have you done? Oh,
Yeah. And
is
then
there a like a genre that you haven't got to play that you would like to try?
comedy.
I think you could do comedy like really well.
Really, I would love to. I always like in the first meeting with my manager, uh, my manager asked me what kind of genre would you like to play, and I said comedy, and then okay, and then she wrote it down, but and then
But no comedy yet.
it's been
All right, we got to fix that. We got to work on that.
So fun.
I think you could do that.
My favorite TV show was Ally McBeal.
Oh, I love Ally McBeal.
Really?
Yeah.
Someday I would love to be an Asian one of the. But Lucy Liu did the very sexy role.
Yeah, she's pretty good. She's
She
pretty
was
good.
amazing.
Yeah. You could do it though. You could do it. And it's time. Like we need a new Ally McBeal type show. It's been long enough. We could totally bring it back.
It was so funny and so charming and everything.
Maybe you could be the new Ally McBeal.
I would love to. Yeah. Asian Ally.
I think that would be pretty good. So in the original, she dates, Bon Jovi.
Oh.
So we'd have to find a
Bon Jovi,
like a musician,
right?
to play your boyfriend. Bon Jovi. I mean, he's getting older, but still Bon Jovi.
And also, we need a dancing baby too.
Oh, I missed the dancing baby. It was like now the special effects have come too far. They do a dancing baby, it probably looks like an actual baby. It wouldn't look ridiculous like it did. You say dancing baby now and nobody knows what you're talking about. But fans of Ally McBeal immediately know it. Because didn't they throw like spears too? The little babies?
Little evil.
I miss that show. That was a good show.
It was funny. Maybe, yeah. It's how long ago was it? Like
I'm thinking it started in the 90s. It may have made it up through the early 2000s, but it was the 90s show originally. So it's been a while. That's what I said. It's time. We could bring it back.
Yes, that would be so fun. That would make my dream come true.
Only if we can keep the McBeal last name.
Right.
Because then everybody would wonder, I wonder how she's a McBeal. I think that could work.
Lady McBeal?
Yeah, why not? Well, Yuki, thank you so much. This has been the best. I knew it would be. I'm such a fan of yours. I think you're so talented.
Thank you. Made my day.
Well, and I'm excited to see what you've got coming up, in the future. I'm assuming it's going to be comedy. That's what I'm rooting for.
That would be amazing.
That would be really good. So a couple of things before we wrap up. Is there anything you're working on that we can keep an eye
out? I filmed a TV series, but I don't know if I can say it yet.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Don't get yourself in trouble. Well, what's the genre for it?
Historical.
Oh, historical heavy. Okay.
So I think it will be coming up next year.
Did you get to like dress for the time period? That's kind of fun.
Yes, it was really fun.
Yeah, that's kind of fun. Did they let you keep any of the clothes?
No, no, I would love to buy it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
they have the sale. Yeah,
All right.
then when they wrap up the series,
Oh, really? And then they'll get rid of the stuff?
yeah, like the Mind High Castle did the thing, and then
Oh, I'd
some
totally be
shows do
buying
that.
some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
actually get to buy costumes.
Yeah. And see, I didn't know they did that. That's awesome.
But
I
the
just assumed they went back in a closet till somebody else needed it.
Right. But yeah, this one didn't. So
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
So did you buy some?
At the Mind High Castle
Yeah.
one, I did.
Okay. Very good.
Yes.
Very good. Yeah. That
One
makes me
kimono.
happy.
Thank
Oh, that's
you.
cool.
Yes. Because the TV shows, they make it simplify so that they can wear really in a short time.
Right.
So the kimono was really simplified. So when I have audition, I can just put it right.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, you don't have to go through all the different ties and
Right.
snaps and all the.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It
that's a
is
good. That's a good trick.
Yeah.
If you want a kimono, buy it from a TV show. Save yourself the trouble.
Right.
All right. So last thing before we wrap up, where can we find you on social media?
I do Facebook and also Instagram,
Oh yeah.
Yuki Morita 555. So do you do
I'm assuming there's not 554 other Yuki Morita.
But like in Japan, 5 is go. So go.
Oh, go.
I'm cheering myself.
Speed Racer was number 5 because you had the
Oh,
Mach 5 as the car. I wonder if that was because that's the whole thing, right? It's Speed Racer, go.
go.
Yeah, I didn't know. Okay, you've taught me something. I'm a Speed Racer fan. That was one of the animes I was watching.
Yeah, that was so cool. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, but that was the 5. I wonder if that was the whole point was go.
Go. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Well, Yuki, thank you so much. You definitely have to come back.
Yes, I would love to. I would love to.
We got to find a role in our drama for your husband too. We got to get him on.
Yes. I will tell him that.
How is he at playing angry? Whatever the role is, I think he just needs to be very angry.
Okay.
Tell him practice his yelling.
Yeah. Okay. I will be really good at that.
Yeah. I think so. I think we're onto something. We're going to cast this all out and then we'll take it to somebody. We'll be like, here's the show.
Yeah.
You can buy it, but you can't change anything. It has to be exactly this. All right, Yuki, hold on one second. I think we're on to something.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. All right, so that was the talented Yuki Morita. Big fan of hers, and I hope that you are as well. Midnight Club, definitely worth your time. We've had several actors from Midnight Mass and Midnight Club come on the program. So if you're a fan, definitely check her out. And if you haven't watched The Terror, she's in season 2. It's kind of like an anthology, so each season is self-contained. Both seasons are excellent, and Yuki is terrific in season 2. So definitely check that out as well. If you've been listening or you've been watching and you want to support us, support our podcast. We would really appreciate that. All that we ask is that you subscribe. If you're watching, our YouTube channel is MeisterCon Pod. Please subscribe. Help us out a ton. It's free. If you're listening, just wherever you're listening, please subscribe. You can find we are closing in on 500 episodes. I think our latest episode was number 481. We normally put out 3 or 4 a week. So before the end of the year, we're going to hit 500. I can't believe that. Very proud of that. But just bringing that up because all of those episodes, audio and video, can be found on our website, meistercon.com. So if you want to go there for a kind of self-contained place where you can find all the episodes, that's a great place to do it. And you can also find out if we're doing anything in studio, if we're going on location, if we're covering a convention. All that'll be on the website, meistercon.com. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again this week. Till next time, bye, everybody.